As I mentioned, I said I'd do an update after the weekend on how things were going and food I was eating and exercise, etc. Did acupuncture on Friday. Uh, didn't have as much relief as I normally do, but and actually Saturday was a little bit rougher on the pain side, mostly in my back and my arms. And I still ended up going for about an 8 mile walk, which is probably the farthest I've gone, since this all started. And then on Sunday, went surfing for a couple hours and was actually out in the water for a good, well over an hour, paddling and surfing, and had to stop just because it got a little too painful in my shoulders, and I definitely felt that and in my back the rest of the day. Um, but I was really anticipating my recovery the following day to be even worse, and it was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Um, I still have a lot of pain. It's just that it's less and less, and my recovery time is increasing. The thing I did different or not different, but what I had to eat yesterday was um, I'm eating everything organic, and I go to the market to pick everything up. So I had for breakfast I had just had eggs made with ghee, no butter or any other oils, and strawberries and oatmeal, and I pretty much eat that every morning. Mid-morning, just had a Laura bar that doesn't have any sugars in it except for natural sugars. And then lunch, I had a pork chop, and I made some applesauce for it just in the blender, and add a little bit of mango to it, and use that as a sauce. And again, had broccoli and some rice, and then another snack in the afternoon, just an apple. And then for dinner, I'm not eating much red meat at all, but I do eat red meat about once a week right now. And I had a steak, and again, organic mushrooms, green beans, and rice. Everything cooked with just a little bit of ghee, and everything steamed, and salt and pepper, and just different seasonings to taste. And then later that evening, I had a smoothie, which I just make with mango and peaches and strawberries and a little bit of orange juice. And then I add a scoop of vegan protein powder. There's a lot of amino acids, and I felt that might help my recovery a little bit the following day, which was today. And it did. Um, in fact, right now, I feel almost like I've fully recovered from my exercise workout yesterday. I didn't go out this morning. I really didn't want to push it because I was still a little bit sore in my legs. And in the old days, I wouldn't have. To me, that's a minimal amount of working out. That would have been nothing as far as a workout, and I probably wouldn't have even felt it at all. Um, then when all the fibro started hitting me, I could never even think of doing anything like that. That just wouldn't even happen. And now, I am at least trying, and as of so far, I'm succeeding with it. And it is amazing to me. And so I really encourage you, if you're not on this kind of a diet, it's actually very simple. It's just not the easiest thing to execute, because it does take a lot of time and some thought process behind it as far as getting everything you need. But I take organic unsalted butter and melt it down and make ghee out of it, which is just straining all of the fats out of the butter, so I can use that for cooking. And either that, or I cook with almond oil, and that seems to work pretty well too. The ghee, the advantage of that is it doesn't have the flavor of any other nut or anything else. It's just kind of a pure cooking food. I buy all organic food, and I try to get as much as I can at the market that'll hold up for more than a few days. Otherwise, I go to Whole Foods or another food source like that. I eat poultry and fish for for the most part as far as proteins go. Not quite ready to go completely vegan yet, but who knows what will happen. And I eliminate all sugars altogether. In fact, I was looking for sunflower seeds yesterday, and I don't like them just as they are. I wanted just some salted ones, and I couldn't find any that didn't have sugar in it. So I've gotten very accustomed to reading the packages explicitly from front to back on exactly what's in there. And then again, absolutely no dairy. And that is pretty much the majority of the way that I've been eating for the last 3.5 weeks now. It has been amazing to see this profound change. I just can't I can't talk about it enough, and I hope it continues. I have hope that it will, and it really, people talk about if you have a positive attitude, then and that's a lot of it. I think having a positive attitude is definitely helpful. I did not walk into this with a positive attitude, and I can't say that I generally do right now. I'm very reserved about it because I'm kind of waiting for the next shoe to drop. And so far, my downslides are so minimal that my recovery comes back within a day instead of it being weeks. So for me, this seems to continue to be working, and I think that at least 90% of it is diet. The acupuncture definitely helps as far as centering, and I think getting movement and energy through the body and rebalancing the body. But also, just as a side note, I don't drink, I don't smoke. So, and don't eat sugar, So, I like to exercise and I talk. And that's about the things that I enjoy. Well, there's a lot of things I enjoy, but that's some of the things I focus on. And then doing this blog will hopefully and maybe inspire or help other people. And as I said in the last video, I don't know if this is going to work forever. I think that it's a small price to pay, completely changing everything that I eat to be able to be relatively pain-free. Again, I'm not at any point where I'm totally pain-free. I'm in pain right now. I'm just used to kind of dealing with it. But from where I was to where I'm at now, a complete change. And that's all I've got for today. So I wish you well. I hope that some of this will help, and maybe I would love to hear if anybody gets results that are similar. Also, as a side note, I don't use any pain medication at all, not even Tylenol or Advil, or aspirin or anything. I just keeping it clean. It seems to be working. Thanks. Have a good night.